Hello, welcome to Celebrity Chatter and Things That Matter with Elijah, and that's me. And I'm interviewing Victor DiMattia. You probably know him as Timmy from Sandlot.
How's it
Yeah.
going?
How's your day going so far?
Pretty good, man. I've been pretty busy, staying busy, so
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
We have some questions here for you today. And our
Okay.
first question is, what was your favorite memory on Sandlot when you filmed that movie?
Wow. Well, there's so many memories that I have from making that movie. My favorite memory is probably just all the time when we weren't filming and hanging out with all the guys and just goofing around, and we would make fun of each other and play jokes on each other, and um, we were all like brothers. So it was just a whole summer of just messing around, and we just happened to be making a movie.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. um, yeah, it must have been a lot of fun just to be hanging out with basically you said your brothers
Mm-hmm.
on the movie set. It sounds like a lot of fun. It's like you're getting paid to act and have fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great. It was like being paid to go to summer camp with all your best
yeah,
friends.
right, yeah. What was your favorite scene to film and to watch?
Oh, my favorite scene to film was that was tough. The pool scene was a lot of fun. It was very cold that day.
Yeah.
We were looking forward to it because it was so hot every day that we were filming. And then the day that we got to the pool, it was freezing cold. But it was still fun because we still got to be in the pool and messing around and just spending the whole day in the swimming pool. So that was a lot of fun to film. My favorite scene to watch is maybe my scene where the treehouse explodes and I come out with it covered in dirt,
Yep.
because that just brings back a lot of memories of how long it took for them to cover me in that much dirt and all the work that went into that just to
Yeah.
get one take because we could only do it one time.
Yeah. That's definitely
Hmm.
one of my favorite scenes. Definitely. And I would have to agree on the pool scene too. It's one of my favorites also. Um, but how long did it take you to get that dirt on you and stuff?
It took a long time. They had, I think, three different makeup artists
Uh,
that took all the powder, the makeup powder, they took every color and mixed it all together so that it just looked like dirt. And then all three of them just got around me and just covered me in the stuff and just
wow,
caked me in it.
that's
Hmm.
crazy.
Do you
And what
know?
did
Do
it?
you know the Peanuts gang, Charlie Brown?
Yeah, yeah,
And they have their friend Pigpen, and every step that Pigpen takes, there's
yeah.
like clouds of dirt that come off of him. That's what the director wanted it to be like. He
Uh-huh.
wanted it. He wanted it to look like Pigpen from the Peanuts gang. Every time I took a step, clouds of dirt
Yeah,
would come off.
they they got close. That'd be funny if the clouds would come off every time you took a step. That'd be really funny.
Hmm.
Yeah. How did it feel? Did you have like specific feeling?
It felt very strange. I wasn't used to being covered and stuff like that, so
Yeah.
it was different. And I do remember it took a couple of showers. It took a little while to get all that stuff out, and I was still
Wow.
finding makeup in my ears and everything else.
Wow. Yeah. That for one scene too. Hey,
Hmm.
it's worth it. um what is a funny and or crazy behind the scenes story?
Oh wow. Well, there's so many because, like I said, all we did, we were just worried about having fun and playing around. We weren't thinking about making a movie. It was just us, a bunch of guys, just buddies hanging out and having fun. So there's a lot. But one of the things that I remember is that our favorite thing to do was to sneak off and go into the treehouse because that whole treehouse that was real. They built that whole treehouse,
Yeah.
and it was right there next to the Sandlot. So whenever they would yell cut, and we had a few minutes, we would all sneak off and go into the treehouse, and we weren't really supposed to go in there and play with all the toys because everything was supposed to be set up just so that when they go and film, things aren't moving around in the background. So we weren't really supposed to be in there, but that's all we would do. Every time we had a chance, we would all want to
Wow.
sneak off and go and play in the treehouse.
Yeah. That sounds fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, we got in a lot of trouble for that.
Oh no. I always wondered, like, were there any parts in the movie, like you said before, about the director didn't want the toys and stuff getting moved around the back? Was there any scenes where they did actually get moved around in between?
I can't tell you for sure, but I bet if you were to watch closely enough, you would probably notice a couple things that move around from take to take.
Yeah. The next time I watch the movie, I'm gonna have to play.
See if you can notice. See
attention.
if you can notice anything that moves around.
I'll try to.
Well, let me know if you find one, because I don't know.
Is there anybody from the Sandlot crew that you're still in touch with?
Yeah. Actually, most of the guys. We all still talk 31 years later now.
Wow.
We have a group text, and we text each other almost every day. And I get to see those guys. We do a lot of conventions like Comic-Cons and sports conventions where we show up and we meet the fans and sign autographs for people. And so I get to see those guys all the time. I'm actually going to see them next week.
Ah, cool. Mm-hmm. Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun you said 31 years.
We're all still best friends to this day.
That sounds like a good friendship you have with all the guys.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
Yeah. How did you feel that your friend Chauncey Squints got to kiss Marley Shelton in that scene?
We were all very jealous of him. All of us wanted to be the one that drowned in the pool and got to kiss the lifeguard.
Yeah, because when I interviewed him a couple weeks ago, last week, I remember him saying something about everybody being very jealous, and he was right.
Yeah, we were all very jealous of him. All the guys will tell you the same thing.
Yeah, that's funny. How did you get your role?
Well, I had an agent. I'd been acting for a long time. I started when I was 5 or 6 years old. So I had been acting for a long time, and I was used to that audition process. So I had an agent that would contact me and tell me, okay, you got to go here at this time, and you're going to interview for this role. And the Sandlot, I remember, was a very long audition process. Usually when you go out for a movie or TV show or something, you'll go and you'll read, and if they like you, they'll have you come back and read again, and maybe a third callback, maybe. Wow. But for the Sandlot, it was callback after callback. They kept bringing us in. They would bring us in and they would match us up with different groups of kids and kind of see how the chemistry was.
Yeah.
So it was a very long process, much longer than the other things that I'd done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. And you were the one that got picked.
I was one of the lucky ones.
Out of probably a lot of people.
Thousands of kids, yeah, because they interviewed kids from all over the country. Yeah,
that's crazy. And again, you were the lucky one. I'm sure you had a lot of mixed feelings. How did you feel when you got your role?
Oh, I was really excited for it. I was really excited for it because I knew it was going to be a lot of fun to make, and the script was really good.
Mhm.
And so I was very, very excited. A lot of
Yeah.
times, as a kid, when you're an actor, you'll get on a movie or a show that where you're the only kid, or maybe there's one other kid. So to be a part of something like this, where I knew it was going to be a big group of us, and we were, I already knew before we got on set that we were going to be having the time of our lives and just hanging out and having a
Uh huh.
blast.
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of fun, and you're still friends with them too.
Hmm.
And that's how you know when the director or writer pick good people.
He did a good job. Yeah,
Yeah.
he put a good group together.
Yeah. He did a good
Hmm.
job because he picked you.
I agree.
um. Now we have this game called 100 questions, and
Okay,
uh, and
a
I'm not gonna
hundred
ask you 100
questions.
questions. Don't worry, unless you want to.
We'll see. Let's see how many we
But
can get through.
no. um, yeah, we have 100 questions, and they could
Okay.
be cool, weird, funny. These are all questions from fans that they chose to kind of general questions. And people in the comments, if you have questions for Victor, feel free to ask. Um, and what's your first number?
What was the question?
What's your first number to choose?
Oh, I'm just gonna pick a random number.
Yeah, and then there's gonna be a question there. Yeah,
Okay. Let's go with 44.
44. Who's the most famous person on your contact list?
The most famous person on my contact list. Wow. I don't know if I can say. I got a few people on there. I would say the most famous person on my contact list is Pat Rana, that played him.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's definitely a cool one to have.
Yeah, yeah, but I got some cool people on there, some athletes and stuff. Michael Irvin is pretty famous. He's on my
Yeah.
contact list.
Wow.
Yeah, he's probably up there. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's crazy. That'd be cool.
Uh-huh.
Uh, what's your next number?
Oh, let's go with 3.
3. Is there another actor or actress you want to meet with, and why?
Another actor or actress that I want to meet with, and why? Wow. Well, like Robert Downey Jr. would be really cool. I'm a big
Yep.
fan of his. So yeah, I would love to meet him and just talk to him about acting and stuff. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you. Robert Downey Jr. That'd be a super cool guy to meet.
Mm-hmm.
From interviews and stuff with him, that'd be an awesome guy to talk with, especially about acting, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
to get tips and stuff. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. What's your next number?
10.
10. What is your best dad joke?
Oh, my best dad joke. Let's see. I don't know. I know so many. Let's see. My favorite one is uh, why does a moon rock taste better than an earth rock?
I
Because it's a little meteor.
don't know. Yeah, that's a dad joke for you.
Is that a good one? Okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's meteor. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, you can use that one.
Yeah, I will, for sure. What's your next number?
Let's I want to know what number 100 is.
100. If you could do life all over again, would you?
I would. It's been a pretty cool life. I've gotten to do a lot of really awesome stuff. So I would definitely do it all over again if I could.
Yeah, that'd be.
Mhm.
It's cool to go back and start over, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your next number?
Oh, my next number, 75.
75. What is your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show. Wow. I'm watching. I loved Game of Thrones. Was really good. I just started watching Fallout, the new
Yeah.
Fallout show. That's really good.
Yeah. And that was a video game.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the game.
Yeah.
So I just saw the first episode of that. That was really cool. I
I
like The Witcher a lot.
Yeah. I know my grandfather. He likes that show.
Yeah, The Witcher's really cool.
Yeah. And I saw the Fallout, and I haven't seen the trailer or anything yet, but I heard about it, and I was like, yeah. I play the game sometimes, and it sounded interesting.
It's a lot like the game, yeah. It's a lot like the game. If you like the game, then you'll like the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Ask your parents first. I'm not sure what the age range on that show is.
What's your next number?
My next number is 50.
50. Do you have any advice for an up-and-coming actor?
Advice for an up-and-coming actor. One of the biggest things that I tell people is just be prepared, be on time, and be easy to work with.
Yeah.
Because there are so many actors out there and so many talented people. And on set, you spend a lot of time together. It's a lot of downtime, a lot of in-between time. And so if you're somebody that's difficult to work with, people they're not going to bring you back. A lot of times when it comes down to picking who's going to be the actor, it's somebody, you want to work with somebody that's easygoing, that you like being around, and there's always somebody else that can do the acting work.
Right.
There's so many talented people out there. So if you're prepared, if you're on time, if you're easy to work with, then that'll get you a long way.
Yeah, you'll get higher chances. Yeah, I liked it. I want to be an actor. I'm trying to get in movies and stuff. It's hard, but it's definitely good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, acting it's a lot of hearing the word no. It's a lot of no, because you go out, you audition for something, and a lot of times it's a no, and you don't really get any explanation. They don't tell you why.
Yeah.
You didn't get picked for this job or that job. And so you have to be okay with that.
Right.
You can't get discouraged because you don't know what the reason is. Sometimes when you go audition for something, they've already got somebody in their head, and you walk in and you either match up with what's in their imagination or you don't. So you gotta be comfortable with hearing the word no.
Right. Yeah. And if you're not, then you probably won't get too far.
Right. You can't get easily discouraged.
Hearing the word no, right. Yeah. And you can't let that discourage you or stop you. Just never give up.
That's right.
Yeah. What's your next number?
Let's see. Did we do 21?
No, we did not.
Okay, let's do that.
What is the weirdest thing you've eaten?
The weirdest thing that I've eaten? Wow. Like probably octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it taste like? Is it good?
It's very rubbery. It's very chewy and rubbery.
Huh. Yeah. I think I had octopus, but I've had squid. And
I've had squid. I've had calamari.
Right.
So if you've had calamari, octopus is similar. It's very rubbery like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like squid, so maybe I like octopus.
I didn't like eating it. I felt bad after I ate it because octopus are very smart animals.
Yeah.
And so I actually felt kind of bad after eating it. So I said, I'll never again will I have octopus.
Yeah, that's my mom's favorite animal. Yeah, she loves octopus. Yeah, and I saw a video. It was on Mark Rober of doing like a huge experiment on octopus, and he
Mm-hmm.
built like a whole maze for it, and it got through no problem.
Yeah,
And
they're pretty
it's
incredible.
there.
I've seen some
I
documentaries
never,
about them and stuff.
yeah, I never realized how smart they are. Because
Yeah.
he talked a lot about how they could like camouflage and
Mm-hmm.
they just know their way to get around places.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very
Hmm.
smart. So after seeing some documentaries about them and stuff, I felt bad about eating one, and I
Right.
said, "That's it, never again."
Yeah. Oh, what's your next number?
My next number is 37.
37. If you were not an actor, what would you be doing for work?
Hmm. If I was not an actor, well, I love playing music. I would have loved to have been a musician. I was a musician for a long time.
Ah.
So I love playing music. Um, I love, I like learning about new things. So I don't know. I would have throw myself into something else and learn something new.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you said musician. What kind of music?
Rock and roll, punk rock music. I was
Yeah.
a guitar player and singer in a punk rock band for a long time.
Ah, cool.
Uh-huh. They had a
Yeah,
big mohawk and
I
everything.
wow. Yeah, that sounds cool. I gotta look that up. Um, I've been trying to learn bass guitar.
Oh, cool.
Uh, yeah, I'm not the best, but I could play some bass lines just for fun.
Nice.
Um, I
Yeah,
like
nice.
I like classic rock like Queen, Kiss, AC/DC.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. um, but yeah, punk rock, cool. um, and do you even like baseball?
I do. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
baseball. Mm-hmm.
Because I always wonder, because, you know, somebody might make a movie about baseball and not even like baseball.
It's
Um,
not a requirement, that's for
yeah,
sure.
right. Do
But
you
no, I'm
like
a
any
big
other
sports fan.
sports?
I love football,
Yep.
basketball, baseball. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge football guy and baseball. Yeah.
Nice. Who's your team?
I love, say it again, sorry.
Who's your football team?
Oh, I like the Giants only because my family like them, but
Okay.
I gotta say they suck. They're
They
not
do.
doing too good.
I'm an Eagles fan, so I won't say too much
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Um, and then I not really switched, but I found another team that I liked. Um, only because I think I was like 5 or 6, and they put a game on Nickelodeon, and they
Mm-hmm.
made it like a little different for kids to like it better. And the Saints and I think the Eagles maybe some team I don't remember. And the Saints won. And sorry.
That's
uh,
so you became a
and
Saints
I was
fan.
like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, cool, Saints. And then I started playing Madden 23,
Mm-hmm.
and I played for the Saints, and I found Chris Olave, and I was like, I love him. He's awesome
Yeah,
now.
he's great.
And yeah, he's one of my favorite players, and I like the Saints now. But yeah, I
Awesome.
like the Eagles a little too. So,
That's all right. You don't have to say that.
and we'll do one last question.
Okay.
Do you know any sign language?
I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah,
Wait, I think I know. Thank you. Is that thank you?
yeah. There
Am
you
I
go.
right? All right. Awesome.
Do you want to learn anything?
I would love to.
Yeah. Would you want to learn like Sandlot maybe?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's not really a sign for it, but we could finger spell it. So it's S, and then A, and then N, D.
D D
Yeah,
D
it's a weird one. L
L
O
O
T.
T.
Yeah, you got it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Um. Well. And before you go, do you have a message for your fans?
Yeah, well, just stay tuned. If you guys we love meeting our fans, and we travel all over the country all the time, going to different Comic Cons and stuff like that. So keep your eyes open if you want to come and see us and say hello. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
we
be
love meeting
awesome.
our fans.
Yeah, come to Virginia.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll
Yeah.
let you know. I'll let you know if we're in Virginia. You can come by. We'll give you an autograph.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for this interview.
Of
For your
course. Thanks for
time.
having me.
Yeah. For your spending your time doing this with me and for the fans. And I would like to thank our wonderful interpreter, my mom Sierra,
Thank you,
for
Sarah.
spending her time doing signing for the deaf community, uh, for them to enjoy too.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.